Okay, my June must buy for the garden. As you can see in here, everything is violet color, but it's basically I was looking for something to go nicely with roses. So I've got in here a couple of plants. All of them are basically growing year after year. So once you put them in the ground, you're basically saving money. That's how I want to see it. So basically it's an investment in the garden. If you love gardening like me, it is investment because you don't have to repurchase those just for one season. It's not one season plants, but they grow year after year. So what else would you want? So price wise, they're not expensive either, because this one is lavender. It's lavender basically. This one is 10.5 centimeters and it's pot and $2.99, which was quite cheap, to be honest, and it's nice size. Really nice lavender. If you don't have lavender in your garden, it smells incredible. You've got really nice flowers, and it basically from that small one you will have a massive one, and just basically let it grow. Easy to maintain. You just have to cut it in September, basically like this, and then it will grow nicely back every year. So I've got one positioned in full sun because it does like sun, and basically it's by my front door. So I placed that one by the front door. Unfortunately the old one has dried out because I tried to move it to different position and it wasn't successful. So I've bought this one to replace the other one in front of my house front door. Whenever I open the door, it smells incredible, so I highly recommend it. If you don't know where to put it, it's perfect by the front door. As I say, it will grow quite big, so just be aware of that, but it's really good buy, especially for this price, $2.99. and this is the type of it for your reference if you want to copy, but unfortunately I can't tell you how nice it is. It's lovely, it smells incredible. So this one will go in front of my house. Now we're moving on to other plants I've got in here. So I have two of them which I purchased from the Bottom Garden, which is National Trust Gardens, and they had incredible plants over there. So I purchased this one, which is Nepeta. This one was $6.99. It's a Persian one, Persian blue. And is it expensive? I don't think so, because it will grow year after year, as I mentioned before, so it's good investment. Nepeta, I wasn't planning to buy it. I do have pink roses, because Nepeta goes really beautifully with pink roses, especially pink roses or dark light pink, or this one will go with darker pink even better. But about this one in a minute. So I seen that one. I was thinking about basically about different plants to go with the roses, and Nepeta was the best choice from them all. It looks incredible. As you can see in here, it's quite big already, and it's got really pretty flowers. This one doesn't smell at all, and this one doesn't smell at all, but obviously lavender smells incredible. So if you want something to smell nice, I'll go for lavender, especially in front of a house. Those are more to keep company of the roses, really. And the color, you always go for this color because it's the nicest. You can get a Nepeta in white color as well, as far as I'm aware. Obviously cats love this. It's also called cat mint, and it's really pretty. So this is how it looks like. And I will show you in a second. I've got actually white, light pink roses. They nearly look like white, so I don't know if I will be able to show you on the camera, but I've got white pink roses, light pink roses on the back of my house. I will show you how this goes nicely with Nepeta. And we also have, it's very easy to maintain. You basically cut it like this and it will grow back, and give you more beautiful flowers through the season. So don't be afraid to cut it once it stops flowering. Cut it like this, it will grow back and give you more flowers the same season. So that's easy to maintain. This one is, I've seen it in the gardens there, and it was paired up with pink dark roses. It looked incredible. So you can see this, the flowers it has. It will obviously spread even more and more, and it's nice to fill the gap between roses. Roses usually grow very tall, so there is like nothing on the ground. So when you put this next to the rose, like let's assume this is a rose plant, it grows high up and the flowers are here, so there's nothing in here except green leaves. So this will beautifully fill that gap between nothing and a rose, actual rose. So highly recommended. And the name of this one, for those who doesn't know, looks beautiful as you can see in here, lovely flowers, and it's Campanula. It will give you a flower a few times through the season, and the best thing about it, it's okay for winter to leave it. It will grow back each year, so really nice. It will obviously spread more each year. And the last thing I purchased is jasmine. The only thing, a problem I'm having with this one is that it's got, at the beginning, for those who doesn't know, it has that pink flowers, but then they're gonna change into white stars. So this is how it looks. It smells incredible, of course. The only problem I have, that I didn't know, I wasn't aware that there are certain types, like this one, that's the name of it, which basically are good for conservatory. So they're not the great thing to be having outdoor, even though they are climbing. And the problem is with those that they might not survive outside, and you will have to go through the fuss of bringing them inside the house and outside. So this is not what I want to do, but I'm gonna risk it and plant it outside anyway and see what's gonna happen basically. But I'm gonna keep it. Ideally I want something which is different type of jasmine, which I'm gonna purchase, but that's what I have to do for now. I've got a couple of roses in here. I don't know if you can see it clearly because of the lighting, but this one is a light pink rose in my garden, and this goes well with a Nepeta. This is a Nepeta, and look at that, guys. So this is the flowers of a Nepeta, and this is light pink color. It goes really pretty with it. So you want to put something like this next to it, ideally. In here I've got something else as well. So I've got salvia in here, a couple of them actually. So this is how it looks like. Salvia, roses, it's a good match always. Or Nepeta. Nepeta looks beautiful because it's got this lighter, as you can see, compared salvia and Nepeta. Nepeta is much lighter than salvia. If you want something more a stronger color, I would go for salvia. If you want lighter color with lighter pink or white, it will definitely gonna be Nepeta. Looks just nicer. Okay, so we've got Nepeta here with a lighter color, and then we've got with a darker rose, this dark color, we've got this one. It goes beautifully underneath. Okay, I've got in here 3 plants of salvia. This one is £9 per pot. It's flowering year after year, and this is how it's gonna look like. Really lovely color, and it's perfect for planting it for any garden border, because of obviously this beautiful color. It goes nicely with the roses, especially because roses will grow a bit higher up, and then this one is quite high, but then your roses will be probably higher up. Mine will be for sure, because mine are really high. So you can see this color, and then you will be able to see nice pink or red roses, especially nice composition with them. £9 is okay because you put it once and it's flowering year after year, so it's good investment in your garden. So this one is a cottage garden assorted salvia. It should be planted in the full sun and can manage all soil type, which is good as well. So if you've got not so great soil, it's completely fine. That's what we're gonna do. And then it will be 100 centimeters for 50 centimeters to 5 years. So this is what we want. Really nice. As I said, this is a really good plant to have when creating a garden border, especially. There are of course different plants you can use for borders, but this one is #1 for borders for sure. Especially it goes perfectly with the roses. So I'm gonna go and create my rose border in front of the house now with those 3 healthy, very healthy plants. As you can see, the flowers not only gonna be going from this one, it's nice, lovely color, but it's gonna be coming out from every single one in here. You can see a bit in here, probably. Here we go, it's all coming out. So this one has been 2 days without putting it in the ground, so I really need to put it in now. So it will look really, really beautiful with the roses. We do need to water the plants regularly until established and during the dry period. This is very, very important wherever you plant any new plant, basically. So we have to make sure it's watered, especially when it's hot. We do have lots of rain in the UK, so I wouldn't worry too much, but if we have a hot day, I will go and water it, especially those first week or two when we just planted it. Okay, I've got in here cutting of hydrangeas. I have taken those cuttings myself. I live in the UK, all those cuttings were outside from pretty much autumn till May, and I think I'm just gonna put them separately in a pot. So those pots are after roses, very good flow of water, as you can see here on the bottom, and I'm gonna put them one cutting in one of them. So we're gonna be separated, and we're gonna be only one in the middle. When you do the cuttings, if you want to see the video how easy it is to make cuttings, you can go back to my videos, but those of course are going to be using special compost for hydrangeas, so it has to be because we like different compost. So I'm gonna put each one in one, and then I think I'm just gonna keep them in a pot until they're gonna be very, very strong, and I know 100% I can move them to the place where I want to plant them. So those are very healthy, as you can see here. This one even got a flower, and very nice flower. So really good cuttings. I'm just gonna move them. This soil is soaked, but I'm just gonna put them in a fresh soil and then leave them. I'm not gonna be repotting them again, only once now. This is second time I'm repotting them, because I made originally a few cuttings in different type of soil. So go and watch that video, and then I changed the soil for just soil for hydrangeas, and now it's been raining for quite a long time and the soil is not looking great. So I'm just gonna put the fresh soil and keep them separate, each one in the middle now, because when you do cuttings it's better to put them on the edge. Apparently that helps them. So now I'm just gonna put one in the middle and just gonna grow them until they are very strong. So I'm gonna show them afterwards. So individually I will put them. I have separated them, so we've got one of the cutting each now in a pot. Fresh soil for this type of plant, hydrangeas, and I have watered them, not on the top, on the leaves. I try to water them with rainwater just underneath the leaf there. So all watered well, and then we're just gonna leave them in peace now. So we're gonna keep checking on them each month. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be fine now in the fresh soil. In today's video, a natural way of getting rid of the snails. There's a snail here, I'm sure, and there's another one here. Oh, I'm sure they'll be happy with this. A quick experiment that I found in Poland. My mom told me how to get rid of snails in natural way. This is like empty yogurt container and beer. It doesn't matter what kind of beer. We're gonna add some beer, and apparently this is really good natural way of getting rid of the snails in the garden. So we're gonna try it out today and see how it goes. Hydrangeas in here and snails eating them up completely. I'll show you in a second. We'll put a beer. Okay, now I have to wait and see. Okay, quick update on a hanging basket. This one I purchased the flowers I've got from Poland. Obviously they are regularly watered, and I'm feeding them, and it's getting nicer and nicer by day. So fingers crossed it's gonna look incredible and full on.